Well, after Denver's failed attempt to ban flavored tobacco products in the city, state lawmakers are now giving the idea a shot.
Denver 7's Megan Lopez shows us why legislators believe a bill that failed in Colorado's largest city could pass on a statewide level.
It's been a little more than a month since Denver tried to ban flavored tobacco products. A little more than a month.
People's right to choose.
Since the press conferences and protests. A little more than a month.
Then you need to do this bill statewide.
Since Mayor Hancock decided to veto the Denver idea, saying state action was needed instead.
The mayor was very clear that he thought that this was a statewide issue. And so we took that to heart.
This week, one of the first bills introduced this legislative session would do what Denver couldn't.
We see a whole generation now becoming addicted, and that's unacceptable. And so we want to do something about it.
House Bill 1064 reads much like Denver's, banning all products that taste like anything other than nicotine.
We know that it's been a way to attract kids. You can't tell me Captain Crunch or Skittles flavor, even there was a flavor unicorn poop. That's not a way to try to attract kids and target and market it to kids.
Menthol is also included, a flavor that caused a lot of debate in Denver's attempt, since the CDC says Black Americans have the highest percentage of menthol use, and a ban would criminalize what many consider to be part of their culture. Consumers wouldn't be punished, but retailers would under the bill, first facing fines, then sales suspensions. A second part of the bill calls for $10 million to go toward tobacco prevention and cessation programs.
It's been up and down,
Over at Signot Vape Shop off of West 38th, co-owner Monica Vondruska is bracing herself for another fight.
It's kind of mind-boggling how we're just villainized when we're trying to get people off of combustible tobacco.
Flavored tobacco makes up 95% of her business. She says this bill will put her and many others out of business despite having taken a lot of voluntary steps.
We have ID scanners, we check who's coming in. And
Monica says they're willing to compromise, go through more hoops, just like marijuana shops, just to exist, but adults should have the choice.
I think we should be treated fairly, and the state shouldn't pick winners and losers.
Denver wasn't able to get that flavored tobacco ban done. State lawmakers will now try their hand in a debate that could be very contentious at the Capitol. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
Now, despite Denver's flavored tobacco ban failing last year, 6 Colorado cities currently do have their own bans in place. For example, Boulder has banned flavored vape devices. In Glenwood Springs and Aspen, all flavored nicotine, including vapes and cigarettes, are banned. The American Heart Association says nearly a third of all people who vape picked up the habit because of flavors. The association also says products with flavors are nearly twice as likely to motivate young adults to vape.
And you can get help to stop smoking through the Colorado Quit line. You can reach out to them by calling the number on your screen, 1-800-QUIT-NOW.